Last time on Stardust Rhapsody, the party landed on Sturlock to confront the Viceroy, Harkon Morvain. They explored the town searching for him, but found no trace of anything except something called russet loaf. A well-respected local merchant told them an uncharacteristic cold had ripped through the crops, destroying all food sources. But the Viceroy saved the city with this new bread, a boule with a rust-colored hue. The party tracks down its manufacturing to a warehouse off the main promenade. Working their way inside, they discover its dark secret. Russet loaf is made of concentrated RDL-8, better known as Redline. Confronting the workers to shut the place down, they see the power that the perfected form of the drug can have. Workers with giant holes in their chests shuffle out of the storeroom. Before the party can question them, demonic creatures from Cacophony reach their claws out of those newly formed portals and rip their way into Sturlock, turning the workers inside out. Putting the nightmares to rest, the party sets the factory to explode. With the building now engulfed behind them, Pixel is wrought with a vision. Harkon reaches out to her once more and she discovers he isn't on Sturlock, but above it, on the moon. A terrible red beam fires from above and strikes the Viceroy's manor, connecting the two celestial bodies. The cacophonous connection rips the harmonic souls from the people of Sturlock and draws them upwards towards the moon, towards the Viceroy. Racing to the final confrontation, you dispatch his aerial guard while the green swirling wail of those you just met circles around you. Avoiding his tower's defenses, you land the ships and race forward. The strange, hellish black metal structure rips out of the ground upwards, and you see him, the Viceroy, Harkon. He stands upon its highest balcony, opening his mouth terribly wide. He begins to consume the wave of green energy flowing from the planet below. The moon's shine is the only light cast into the beginning of the long night. You all run across the rough and pockmarked surface of Sturlock's moon as the pulsating castle before you rises up like a fortress from hell itself. All black metal, gray stone, and strange, fiendish technology. The monstrous bat-eared Viceroy's jaw finally closes after consuming thousands of souls, before he slowly turns and disappears from the balcony back to the highest chamber in the highest tower. Minutes later, there's a rumbling on the moon as the beam increases in its intensity, as the crackling discordant energy rages as it crashes down onto the planet below you. Now, out of your cockpits, the ether of space fills your lungs as you feel its effects more and more as you arrive at the large black staircase that rises to a huge double door shimmering with a dull maroon glow. Viceroy Harkon Morvain's castle stands directly before you.
Since I'm not feeling the effects of the ether as much, I want to be the one that's like within 10 feet of this door as I try to push it open.
The doors make way under the weight of your force. Despite the size of the room before you is entirely empty. Smooth stone and metal surround you as a dark stairway with hundreds of steps rises before you, as the double door still remains open behind you. The only light coming from the colorful ether of space is behind you.
My feet are too little for that many stairs, Cole.
Almost instinctively, knowing that I can't see as well in here, I will hold up my arm, my right hand, with the gauntlet on it, and cast light as a small, it looks like a small synthwave sun floats above my fingers. I cast light, and holding it up with that kind of finger gun motion, attempting to kind of give us some light around us.
Pix, talk to me, okay?
Yeah, I'm breathing now.
Is he talking to you?
Huh, what? No?
Is he talking to you?
Who?
He's the fucking Viceroy. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, no.
You're not seeing him?
No. Okay. Not seeing anything. I'm not feeling so hot, but...
Okay,
I expected more to be going on in here.
We're off his assholes.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Yeah.
Let's end him.
I think you go first.
Say less. And again, with the little glowing orb at the tip of my finger, shedding some light in a 20-foot radius, I will lead the way. The only direction that looks like we can go, which is up the stairs.
You make your way to the first landing that appears to you before the stairs continue upward. In front of you stands a room.
Gingerly just quickly look left, right as I stick my head in. And I take a few steps in to see if I can shed some light on what is waiting for us in the room.
You step in and you shed your light upon a room filled with instruments. Pixel.
Oh, fuck.
As you said 800 times a session. Oh, fuck.
Not the last time I'll utter that name. As you spend a moment in this room, it's not long before, in its center, a larger electronic harp. You find it beautiful, and it calls to you.
Look at this thing. Look at this harp. It's, in a strange way, kind of similar to my guitar. In shape, at least. There's something about it.
I reach out to touch it.
Oh my god.
A note rings out throughout the room, which starts beautiful, but then turns discordant. Suddenly, there's a pulse of darkness at your core. And you, a black spot, reflected in the mirrors around you. The darkness spreads, and you see a scene emerge before you in the mirrors.
Am I the only person that sees this?
No.
What the fuck?
What is
poor human peasant boy reads a data pad in a small provincial town on Sturlock, hundreds of miles from the nearest city. He's a bright boy and eagerly consumes any information he can get his hands on, losing himself in numbers and data before returning home to his agrarian homestead. When he arrives, his father is drunk again, and his mother is screaming at him with wide, unstable eyes. She berates him for wasting his time and not helping in the fields, spitting his name, Harkon, with spite. Young Harkon Morvain escapes to his room to cry, and this pattern repeats often. However, on the rare day where the town doctor pays a visit and provides the rare and expensive medication that soothes his mother's mind, she comes to him with a gentle embrace, kisses, and soft words. Then his favorite part, she sings him a soft lullaby with a beautiful voice that she said was her favorite song she heard on the galactic radio. Then the next day, it was back to harsh words and neglect, and a small pit of darkness festers in the boy's heart.
What was that?
I think we're seeing his child let go.
The mirrors around the room swirl to another scene, reflecting an adolescent Morvain. He rides a beloved steed that he named Dauntless, which he afforded with notes he scraped together through jobs at the local bailiff's office, counting notes and doing the books with his talent for finances. It is a special day as a noble from the capital of Vassin is passing through with an entourage, including a pack of stirhounds. As Harkon tries to pass by, the hounds attempt to lunge at the horse, which gets spooked and runs through the procession, nearly trampling the lordling, wearing heraldry of crossed laser axes after throwing Harkon from the saddle. Despite Harkon's profuse apologies, the lordling will not hear it, and he demands Dauntless's head.
Oh no.
Despite having the town on his side, Harkon is not wealthy or powerful, and therefore he watches as the axe comes down on his steed's neck, and the beast falls to the ground, with a horrid shriek.
That's fucked up.
Harkon looks on as the procession leaves, shedding no tears, but the hate he feels for them and the envy he feels for their power grows, as does the black pit that swells within his very being.
That poor beast.
What the hell?
This guy never stood a chance.
The dark pit reflected in the mirrors now grows larger and fills the scene once more. Now Harkon is a young adult. His envy has turned to determination, and he swore to become rich and powerful himself, move to Vassin, rise through the ranks of the Empire. He becomes an expert in economics and finance, moving to Vassin, swearing he will be different than the lordling that ordered the death of Dauntless. He meets a young woman whom he fell deeply in love with and married, believing she cared about him not for the money and power that he began to amass, wealth and become not that he began to amass wealth and become a critical economic commissioner on Sturlock, invaluable to the viceroy of the planet, even having him for dinner while courting the highest financial position in the planetary government. Then, a few months go by. His wife leaves him for the old viceroy, the only person in Vassin now wealthier and more powerful than Harkon Morvain. Now alone, the pit inside him swells immensely, and the pit is consuming. He changes his focus to a singular focus: revenge. The only thing that can fill the hole inside him.
That's rough, buddy.
He's trying to fill the hole inside of him that just keeps getting bigger every time he loses more and more.
It spreads in the mirrors around you, and you see Chief Minister of Economy Harkon Morvain, who sits on the inner council of the Viceroy of Sturlock. Having claimed that his divorce and the Viceroy's beautiful new young wife was not personal and there were no hard feelings. But this was not the case. The politics and bureaucracy of the Empire and the realities of Vassin have crushed whatever good intentions he once had. He manipulates the Viceroy to getting the world into immense debt. And he is shamefully stripped of his title by the Empress. But it wasn't enough. The hole inside him was still not filled. And he heard whispers from that darkness call to him. And Morvain answered. He called upon his inner demons, and they gave him the power to do what he was certain would fill his void. With this power, he achieved the murder of the old Viceroy, his ex-wife, as well as all of their household staff and guard, knowing he would be appointed as the next Viceroy. With their blood covering him in red, the human Harkon Morvain transforms before your eyes. And despite that transformation, despite achieving all his goals, the pit is not filled. It has only grown larger, darker, and hungrier.
Sob story, okay? You showed who you truly are. You are a fucking monster. You fell to it. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about your parents. I don't care about your horse. I don't care about your wife. I especially don't give a shit about this old fuck. You're gonna die all the same, and you're gonna deserve it. And I'm gonna enjoy it, and Pixel's especially gonna enjoy it. Right, Pix?
Yeah.
Hear that? We're coming, asshole.
Yep, we're coming.
We got a Viceroy to kill.
Yes, we do.
We got a demon to kill.
Yeah. That's
So we need to make sure that our heads are ready. I feel like we're getting to the top.
All right.
Before we go do this, we have no we have no way to know that we all make it out of this alive. So I just want you all to know, I will never forget any of you. And that you are the family that I choose. From this day until my end of days. I love you guys.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Well said.
Yeah. And look, Red can attest to it. I've said it. If I've said it once, I've said it dozens of times. If we won every time, it wouldn't be fun.
Too
Yeah.
predictable.
And I love you all too.
Group hug?
Yeah.
Just once?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Be on a team again.
Fine. Bring it in.
All right.
Okay, let's kill ourselves or whatever that guy is.
The thumping heartbeat grows ever louder. This staircase, as it comes to its end, spreads out briefly. As a wider ascension leads to large black double doors. You finally arrive at the top of the castle and you enter the highest chamber of the highest tower. Before you is a room of mirrors and closed doors to the balcony outside. Sitting on the metal throne is Viceroy Harkon, which is attached to by 12 tubes that pump his blood into the castle. His coat is open. The black pit within is now enormous, consuming almost his entire torso. The protective shadow clinging to him like a shroud. As you enter, he barely moves, but you can tell he is watching intently. He slowly reaches up and takes off his sunglasses. His dark eyes look tired as he slowly stands and steps forward, pulling all of the tubes free with a sickening and sloppy pop. Blood gushes across the floor. It gets even colder, and you feel like the blood might instantly freeze. He draws a laser sword by his side and ignites it.
Nope.
It crackles to life with chaotic, discordant, and bloody energy. Then, he finally speaks.
So you have gone through hell, and you believe you are out of it. You have only just entered it. Walked through the door, kill your hope carved into its frame. I know your secrets. All of them. Every miserable little secret. If you will not accept the demons within you, then you shall feed the ones within me. Your screams shall be the death knell that heralds the long night.
And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Let's go!
Harkon rises from the throne, the tubes detaching from him as his blade falls to his side, igniting with cacophonous red energy as he walks forward into the room.
I will, with my sniper rifle out, I will kind of strafe, is that the word?
Yeah.
Strafe along the back of the room here to get a clear shot at him. So I will go down on one knee and load my rifle with one of the ecliptic rounds that we had stolen.
Oh shit! Moment of truth.
Here we go.
And
What if
so
it doesn't work?
I'll steady my aim out at him, down on one knee, focused in, and you'll see my gun my rifle start to glow, sort of a light white, and pinpricks of light, almost like stars, will start to form above it. And you'll start to hear, and then it will suck back in, almost like a black hole, like taking all the starlight with it, and fire out a like a purple dark blue bolt.
Fools, what you have brought pales before the long night. There is nothing that can save you now. Banish your demons, but mine will feast.
And then you pull the trigger, and these constellations form around the barrel of your gun as starlight erupts in points. And then, almost like tracing the line work of a constellation, these beams of energy pool back towards the end of the barrel as all these stars crash together and the beam rings out. It soars through the air, instantaneously drawing a line between the barrel and Harkon. It flies right over Pike as it connects with him, and it squarely hits him in the chest, blasting open the black shadow that has formed this almost armor around him as.
Oh shit!
You, disciple of the stars.
Scared of me.
Holy shit!
Whoa! As you have banished his protections for one round. And he recoils as he falls back to one leg as the shadow vanishes, and it starts to fade and open around him as he falls back, hugely weakened by the blast connection.
I would like to use my reaction to cast Witch Bolt.
You may do so.
I click on
Yes!
I click on execute, and it goes.
I'm so excited.
And I roll.
Yes.
12. So that's going to be
I thought it was a
19 to hit. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
We're like a well-oiled machine here, folks. Listen, look at us at the bounty hunting team. We've come together.
That's right. That's going to be 10 points of lightning damage as this arc of green lightning jolts out from my grid boy. And the moment that this shadow disappears and connects with his chest, and almost like a reverse force lightning from Return of the Jedi, I am now tethered to him, and it's and I'm typing
Unlimited power.
exactly right. That's my line. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
That crackling, as soon as the shadow disperses, you were primed and ready. That crackling lightning dances through the air, slithering towards him also in an instant. The second the opportunity presents itself, you find the opening and you take advantage.
Now, what is this?
You're going down!
Splitting his form pieces, deleting off of him as he staggers back. As he casts wildly, blood sprays in all directions. I would say everyone at this point is covered in his blood. Splashes of it at the least. Viceroy Harkon Morvain is impossibly gaunt as his face is overwhelmed with exhaustion, and suddenly it looks like he's going to be ill as he covers his mouth. Then suddenly, an eruption of glimmering green mist and motes burst forth from him as he can no longer hold on to the souls that are responding to Pixel's song. They fill the room with a beautiful, shimmering light as Morvain hunches forward. The abyss within his chest pulsates erratically as his physical form begins to be pulled inward, sucking towards this hollow, vapid void at his center. His eyes hollow as he crumples, and his voice rasps out his last words. I feel so empty. In an instant, The room is filled with the cacophony of sickening bone cracks as Viceroy Harkon Morvain is pulled into the black pit at his core until there is absolutely nothing left. With a horrid crunch and pop, the pit blinks out of existence and a small flurry of snow drifts down onto the black metal floor. The door to the balcony flies open, and the crackling, discordant beam flickers and fades with the dying gasp of the Viceroy. And now, a quiet falls over the room. Finally, a quiet that is not unsettling, and you even start to hear what sounds like a soft hum and chime of the twinkling soul motes around you.
Did I get him? I look to Ophelia. Did we get him? Is he gone?
You got him, Zix.
Siggy, I told you you were a fucking killer. You killed a fucking demon.
You were incredible.
You did it. We all did it.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You beautiful idiot. Don't do that again.
Is everybody okay? Who needs to get patched up?
All alive?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm okay.
We're good. We're good.
Cool.
Thank the fucking Lightbringer.
You start to hear a strange sound, a crackling of static. Boop. Beep beep boop. Beep beep boop.
Pee pee poop.
Ophelia, once more, you see blazing across your visor, incoming transmission.
I'm getting
home.
something in.
Mistress Ophelia.
Belvedere, is that you?
It is. What happened? Are you okay?
We're all right. Everything's fine. We've defeated him.
In your
He's
whole
gone.
life, since you were a little girl, you have watched Belvedere witness missions take place, see unthinkable acts. You've never once heard his voice with a modicum of fear.
Oh.
This is the
He was
first
worried.
time it's ever shown through.
What's wrong? Are you all right?
You must listen. What happened?
We.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Did you?
It was tough, but we used the rounds, and he's gone.
He's gone. You encountered the discordant, the Varg.
Yes.
You must listen. You banished him in the galaxy. I fear that does not kill him. We might not have much time. You have to understand. He can only be killed in his own plane. I fear that it's not over. You have to stay on your guard. He could be...
Belvedere?
As you move
Damn it!
towards the doors, they
shit.
slam shut. There's a quake in the room with you as the floor trembles and shakes. As the sword moves back and forth in the center of the room, shaking the ground until it erupts out of it. It flips hilt down and it stands at the ready. Every single mirror in the room shatters. Oh, shit. Bloody crimson glass fills the room and it feels like the space flash freezes. You all feel a horrible emptiness inside you as ash and snow swirls around you. Where there were once mirrors, you now see a sprawling mountainous region covered in millions of gravestones. Hearing the howling and gnashing of creatures of the night, it looks familiar, and you have a horrible realization as a horrid feeling washes over you. These are portals to cacophony, torn open. Then a shadow darkens the far gateway, and a creature steps into the room. It is hulking, but appears refined, with flowing, ghastly white hair, monstrous and grotesque bat-like features on a humanoid form, with 4 leathery wings. A thick, split tail slithers behind him, each end with a gnashing, toothy maw. At the center of this creature's torso is a yawning circular abyss, but the center is a horrid red pupil. as an enormous eye peers out from its core. It looks around at you. Despite this abominable form, it is unmistakable that Viceroy Harkon Morvain has returned, and he has brought hell with him. He rises to his feet.
Foolish mortals! What do you think you are? You're nothing. Nothing in the face of entropy. You can't stand in front of my power, and yet you bay. You howl into the night at the dying of the light, but the long night is here. You will never usher brightness back amongst the stars. It is time to end this.
As he will stand and dash at Pixel.
No. You looked at me too long.
He instantly dashes forward, grabs you by the throat with his enormous claw. The shards of broken crimson glass, blade, and hilt swirl around the two of you amidst the darkness. I need you to make a charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh no.
I got a natural fucking 1.
No!
I got a 15 and a 1.
Twist it.
Can I twist it?
Oh, yeah. Unless he dreads you.
It's a 4.
Okay.
You tried.
Okay.
Well, I mean, charisma, that's 11.
There's been so many.
That's been the DC this whole time. Yeah.
That's
The whole
11.
time.
You feel your consciousness fade away. As all of you watch, a green and golden light escape from your mouth, along with your last breath, as your soul is ripped from your body. It's pulled into the deep red pupil of the black eye in his abdomen.
Pixel!
I scream.
What the? Pix!
No!
Darkness surrounds you, as ash and snow drift onto you in a black abyss as you wander through the shadows. You've been here before, but this time, it's not a dream. While you can barely see your own hand in front of you, after you're searching through the gloom, you finally see glints of misty green motes far ahead. As you approach, you hear scared voices as you see more and more motes appear in your vision. The souls of Vassin are still here, still themselves, just like you. Many are green, but you see some crackling with a dull red, and you know with a sad realization that these are corrupted by cacophony beyond repair and on the way to becoming discordant.
Oh, you poor things.
Others are empty, gray, and dull, fully drained and consumed by Morvain to fuel his dark work. And then amidst the chimes, hums, and voices of these motes, you hear the sniffling and whimpering of a child.
Who's there?
Then through the darkness, you see the shape of a human boy. You approach, and before you is the form of the little peasant boy you knew was Harkon Morvain years ago. He looks up at you, his eyes filled with tears and hate. An enormous black pit surges at the center of his torso.
Hey, little man. Looks like it's just us down here right now. Tell me what's wrong.
What are you doing here? How did you get in here? Nobody comes here.
I don't know. I might be dead. I'm not sure. What are you doing in here?
Sometimes I think I'm dead too.
I'm gonna get down next to him. Not touching him yet, but just like on my knees in front of him.
Why, what would make you think that? Look at you. You look strong to me.
I'm not strong. Nobody comes to visit me.
I know what that feels like.
All I ever wanted. I just wanted to be accepted. I just wanted people around me to care that I existed, that I was me, that I was here.
That you were special. Because there's only one of you.
I knew of all of them. You would understand.
Yeah, I do understand. I know what it's like to feel like no one sees you, especially the people you love the most. When your dad's too drunk to know that you're coming home late, just hoping he'll notice at all that you came home. When your mom's so worried about your dad, she doesn't realize that you're spiraling too. You just want them to see you.
There were good times, you know.
I know.
And at this point, I'll reach out and I'll put my arms around him.
I know there were. Your mom used to like that song too, didn't she? The one on the radio?
Yeah.
My mom used to sing it to me when she was having a good night. She'd come in and say, "That wasn't your daddy last night, Pix. The things he said, that wasn't your dad, it was the drink." But she never said it wasn't your fault.
No. She never did.
No. And then the next day, it's like the song never even happened. And no one would know if you left your room, or if you came home too late, or if you lived or died.
I always envied the people who had more good days than bad ones.
Me too. I would walk around the town late at night and look into the windows and see the families, the kids, with the mom and pop that cared, and think, one day that could be me. If I do the right things, if I do everything I need to be seen, someone will look at me like that. But it wasn't your fault. You were enough. You were always enough. They were the ones that were broken, not you. And I know it's a little late, but I see ya.
He looks up at you, makes eye contact for the first time. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Oh, buddy. We're all gonna die someday.
I'm afraid, Miss Pixel.
I know. I'm afraid too, but you're not alone. Come here, lay on my lap. Come on. Let me sing you a little song, alright? One you know so well.
And I'll run my hands through his hair.
You said, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting
time after time. And Pixel just continues to sing, her voice cracking, as she sings time after time, just over and over. It's gonna be alright.
Your lullaby drifts through the darkness, and the radiant neon of your globulin biology illuminates brighter and brighter as the drifting motes circle around you, as the harmonic mist swirls and oscillates between green and gold. The light becomes brighter and brighter until the void at the core of the peasant boy beside you shrinks and shrinks, as it is not filled but replaced with light.
You're not alone, buddy. Not anymore.
The boy lets out a sleepy yawn and rubs his eyes as he lets out a contented sigh before snuggling down beside you, resting his head on your lap.
Good night, sweetheart.
And I'm gonna kiss him on the forehead.
You feel his breathing slow as he falls asleep, continuing to calm until his chest stops rising or falling.
Time after time.
You blink, and suddenly, you're back in the throne room as the glowing red of the castle's tubes and machineries radiates around. You're absolutely drenched in blood and still in the clutches of Viceroy Harkon Morvain. At first you think you've been torn apart, but from how cold the blood is, you now know that it's fiendish. Then you realize that you're holding a jagged shard of crimson glass from the shattered Helmir, and that you've plunged it deep into the Discordant's throat. There's a moment of quiet. Then, there's a musical crescendo, as countless motes gush out of the wound around your improvised blade. The room fills with misty light as the souls of Vassin are freed from their devourer. The moment that follows is perfectly still. Morvain looks at you with stunned eyes before dropping you to the floor and falling to the ground. His body shifts and changes from horrific ascended fiend to vampire Varg, then finally to the human Imperial you witnessed fall to his demons. His skin turns gray as cracks form along paper-like flesh as his ragged breath rattles in his chest. His eyelids flutter as he looks at you one last time, covered in his own blood.
Songbird, you look good in red.
His head falls back. His eyes close, and Viceroy Harkon Morvain crumbles into ash. With the death of the Viceroy, the portals to Cacophony close, and there's nothing but metal behind them. Pixel, you continue to sing your song. The song that joined with the harmony. The one that ushered the souls of Sturlock out of their cacophonous bounds.
I do.
The swirling green of harmonic souls whirl all around this room. You all see as Pixel returns once more, her soul poured back into her form, held aloft by the Viceroy. The crimson glass plunged into his chin. You see him fall back. You listen to him as he ushers his final words. and then falls to the ground and turns to ash. A tornado of green souls disperses from his form in the room, swirling all around you. Once more, the doors to the balcony crash open. Pixel, playing her true harmonic resonance tune to usher, to piper the souls back from the brink of cacophony, to usher these souls back from where once they were lost, now they are shepherded. They cascade out the balcony, out into the open air, once back into the night. All souls that she could rescue from Morvain fly out and up as they ascend towards Sturlock.
Is it over? Pixel, are you okay?
No, Ziggy, I'm not okay.
No, but you're alive!
Bitch, you're alive! We're alive! I run forward, and I don't care how much damage. I try to tackle grab Pixel and give her the biggest hug.
I'm already hugging Ko from behind at the same
Get
time.
here, Ziggy!
We all
Yes!
Come on.
Yes!
Come on, let's get over. Come on, I'm gonna help Ophelia up.
Are you alright? I am
I'm
weeping.
gonna live. I'm gonna
Mikey
live.
is weeping. Ko is weeping. Everybody's weeping. I'm hugging Pixel. I'm hugging Ziggy.
You're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive. It was just... He was just a broken little boy.
Is he at rest now?
I hope so. I think so, yeah.
Then we did it.
We did it, yeah. It didn't feel great, but it also felt good at the same time.
You did it.
You did it, Pix! You did it! Hey!
I thought you were Gunner.
We did it. We did it. And those souls, some of them we were able to bring peace. Okay, we couldn't get all of them, but guys, we did so much good today.
Look at all the. Are they going back to their homes?
I think so, yeah.
Almost in stunned silence for me, I'm gonna kind of stumble out to the balcony if I can. It's open. Oh. And I want to look up and I want to see. Do I see the fucking life stream shooting back down to fucking Vassin?
For the first time, you walk out onto the balcony. Surrounding you, these black, not gates, but railings as they meet a point towards the edge. The step that Harkon, the Viceroy, the Night Lord, stood at as he once opened his maw and consumed the souls of Sturlock. The reverse now takes place as you stand there, next to this fiendish black engine that blasted its terrible red light towards Sturlock, now completely defunct. You look up. You see the slithering trail of the souls of Harmony, the souls of Sturlock, moving back towards the planet, attempting to find respite in their forms once again.
Look, I know how we both feel about the Empire, but I might know somebody we can trust and call in a favor for. This place is gonna be a mess without at least somebody coming to help fix things.
I mean, I don't even know if we need to necessarily call anyone. I feel like the Empire's gotta know, right? Maybe not. But look, I trust you, Pike. Whatever you think.
I think we can trust this guy. Just give me some time.
You send a message. There is you see a pending response. It pauses for quite a while until one word comes back. Inbound.
Yes!
What? You spend that time rebuilding, relaxing, doing your best to heal Vassin as well as yourselves. Until the day the Empire flagship is meant to arrive. You're perhaps out at a building, Pike. working to help restore this town, carrying a piece of building as you get ready to stabilize it for others to knock it into place. Maybe friends applying, Ziggy maybe applying a paint job to a building just to your side. When you look up into the sky, and you see an enormous capital ship descend into orbit. But it's not what you expect. It is not a Cavalon Empire vessel. It is angular and brutalist in construction. A darker metal, not the shimmering white of the Empire. A shade of dull brown, with a depiction of glinting constellations on its hull. Ophelia, Pike, you know that this ship is unmistakably operated by the Polaris Society.
What the fuck?
A large main hatch opens from its triangular bow, and a shuttle emerges from the hangar on board. It is incredibly sleek and rounded in its design, and plated with a shimmering chrome as it enters the atmosphere and begins to descend towards Vassin.
That's who you called?
No. My guy's Empire, all right? Is this your mom's doing?
I didn't call anyone.
Belvedere. Shit.
It's gotta be. How else? I don't even have really any Polaris contacts anymore.
I gotta say it, Belvedere really does fuck. This is impressive.
It's a really pretty ship.
Wow.
You didn't call anybody, right?
I didn't call anyone. I've been avoiding my mother like the plague.
Maybe she's worried.
Doesn't sound like my mother.
Send a whole capital ship, though.
What are the chances?
The landing ramp drops down. About a dozen agents, dressed in pristine suits, emerge and calmly walk in your direction. Their coats and ties bear the mark of an eye within a four-pointed star. The symbol of the Polaris Society. At the head of the group, you see someone you recognize. The man you spoke to for hours in the Jannox Center prison. The man you called to bring in the Cavalon Empire. The man you only know as Lieutenant Waxley steps up to you, wearing a pristine Polaris agent's suit.
Wait a minute, I know this guy. He was the fucking dweeb that questioned me and asked all those stupid questions about Pike.
I should have known.
Good evening, Pike.
The moment you knew my last name, I knew something was up. I should have known.
You know him.
I do, but it was just a prison interrogation so long ago.
I have to say, I'm shocked to see you surprised with your tall tales. I didn't think anything would shock you.
We've been through a lot.
As it seems. Gentlemen, the rest of the agents start to move into the town. They walk through different sections. It is of yet unclear what they are doing, but the two of you know. Of course, the Empire is informed. The Empress knows what happened. The story will be that a plague ripped through Sturlock, killing many. We will handle the memories of all involved, and the Empress will likely appoint a new viceroy of the area. All will be well. I trust we don't have to wipe your memories?
No, I like my memories, thank you.
No, you're not wiping any of our memories.
Once is enough for me, thank you.
I have to thank you for your work. Impressive. Taking down a Varg, fully ascended, discordant fiend. Extremely impressive.
What happens next? I mean, for me.
Well, people are very impressed, Pike, Ophelia. The events of what happened are becoming more and more accessible knowledge among the ranks of Polaris.
Impressed?
Very impressed. There's some senior agents that couldn't have done what you all did, and it's my pleasure to inform you, your statuses are up for reevaluation.
You're joking.
No. Very impressed. I can't say that full reinstatement is immediately correct, but if it's what you seek, I believe that you'll have a place with Polaris again. Should you come with us? Pike? Ophelia?
It's okay. It's okay, Prince.
This is it, Pike. This is our second chance.
You can't be serious.
Of course I'm serious. This is the second chance I've been waiting for.
You mean you're actually interested?
I trained my entire life for this. I mean, it was a long shot, but I was hoping they might notice. They might appreciate the work that we did here together, and now for you to even be offered reinstatement, this is more than I could have hoped for. Why aren't you happy?
I can't. That life is long gone for me.
I
told you.
I thought we'd be able to turn back time and try again. This is what we were waiting for. What I was waiting for.
No. The moment when I didn't show up, I made a choice to never look back. I can't go back.
I have to go back. I'm so sorry, all of you. Brett, especially.
But you promised.
I didn't know. You have to understand that this is...
No, I get it.
It's my whole life. This is everything that I've wanted.
Everyone always leaves.
Don't apologize, Ophelia. You're free to make your own choices.
Yeah, we wouldn't have killed him without you, and this is why you came. You earned it.
Hey, you're not conscripted. I'm not forcing you to be a member of the crew. You need to live life the way you need to.
To thine own self be true.
That's right, Pix.
You follow your heart.
Remember?
The 5th of November.
Don't forget about us. Remember us when you're big and fancy, and when over a work lunch with your mother. Goodbye, Ophelia. I'll give you kind of like a little nudge on the shoulder.
You all are pretty unforgettable. I'll say that.
I will oversee the reconstituting. Let me know when you're ready to leave.
I will.
He takes one step towards you, Pike, and he outstretches a hand.
Thanks again.
No hard feelings. He grabs your arm with the other hand in a clasp. Kind of a strange sensation. Not menacing, not threatening. Just an odd hold he takes of your arm. I'll let them know what you did here. How your actions helped bring down a Night Lord.
Not necessary, really.
Though you don't come back with me now, it matters not. You and I know our paths are charted in the stars. Best of luck to you.
Yeah, you too.
I'll be over here. Ophelia, come get me when you're ready.
I will. Thank you.
We should give them some space.
You may look over as you see the rest of your crew disappearing down the path into the town of Vest. And you now find yourself near the spaceport alone with Ophelia.
So this is really it then. You're actually gonna go through with this.
I have to, Pike. You know that this is all I have ever wanted. I have been fighting every day to get back to this life, and I've been boozing and spending and just kind of wasting myself since they let me go. And this is my chance to get back my purpose. I thought you would have felt the same. I really did.
I have a purpose. It's with Rhett, Pixel and Co and Ziggy. That's my purpose. There's nothing I can say to convince you otherwise.
I don't think so, Pike. There's nothing I can do to make you come with me.
I don't think so, Ophelia. It's like Rhett said. Freedom. If this is what you need to feel free, you gotta do what's right for you. So I guess this is goodbye.
Do you think we'll ever find something that's right for us?
Maybe. Galaxy's a big place.
Maybe the stars will align someday.
Maybe.
We miss you, Pike.
I'll miss you too.
This is it. I'll see you around.
Ophelia, wait.
Yeah, Pike.
And before you can finish, I will lean in to kiss you. And if you don't resist, deeply.
As you meet to embrace, the setting sun hits the horizon line as the light casts out over the spaceport, almost as if it banishes the longest night, illuminating your silhouettes against its glow.
As the kiss naturally breaks, my hand will slowly drop away from your face, and I'll say, stay safe out there, all right?
You know I always will.
The crew and I are only a call away.
You have my number this time, right?
Yeah. Good luck.
I'll kiss him on the cheek and go to find Waxley.
You all head back to your personal ships and fly up to the Rhapsody, leaving Vassin behind you, hopefully forever. 5 weeks go by. Not a transmission, but a bounty comes through on the screen ahead of you. As it floats up in front of you digitally, you see rank B across the top. It opens.
All right, our first one.
You see
What is it?
an Ammonite woman with eyes that look like they could strike you dead at a glance. The name, Portia Bella, stands atop the bounty.
No fucking way.
What is it? What
Everything
is
all
it?
right, Rhett?
What? Pike, can you take a look at this?
Sure.
You sound like you've seen a ghost.
What am I looking? Oh, by the gods.
Do you happen to know how common the last name Gones is among Ammonites?
I couldn't even begin to guess, Red.
Well, we don't have to start the next job for some time. And I'll hit the button and I'll silence it for now. I won't delete it. I won't clear it.
You file it into a pending bounty folder.
Look, the file's on the printer if you want to start looking into it. But let's take a fucking vacation, all right?
Yeah.
Pike. You've gone back to your room.
Yeah, I tried to turn in early, and I get to my room, and I go to instinctively take off my jacket and realize I'm not wearing it, and then I have a moment of damn it. And I begin to kind of just try to get comfortable, and so I'm emptying out my pockets, I'm placing things down, the tetrahedron. I set it down on my nightstand for a second, I reach into my back pocket, I pull out a vial of red line that I'd picked up so long ago in the lab. I open up my nightstand drawer, I toss it in there, close the drawer, and then I will pick up the tetrahedron again and just again begin to examine it, because I remember the one side being a little bit more dim, and hoping that that was a good sign after everything that had happened. And place it down into the center of my room again and sit in front of it and try to focus and pray and control my breathing yet again as I try to maybe see if Alara will give me something again.
Pike, you sit with your legs crossed on the floor of your room, the cosmos shimmering beautifully beyond the viewport as the Rhapsody rides the ether currents towards your next destination. Your hands sit in your lap as you pray to Alara, the Lightbringer. You reflect upon each of the 4 tenets you devoted your life to once so long ago: freedom, beauty, truth, love. You reflect on your gauntlet. You reflect on the gem within it. You reflect on the mentor who gifted it to you. You reflect on his sacrifice and your journey since his death. It was long, winding, and through the shadow, but you truly, deeply believe you've arrived back to the light. After everything you've seen, everything you've done, everything you've lost, everything you've gained, you feel like you're finally ready to open yourself back up to Alara. And it is then that you look back out into space, thinking you see that same good omen of fortune, the solar phoenix. As you saw before arriving on Sturlock, the first time you see the glint of radiant light off in the distance, and you step into the viewport, trying to make out what it is, your heart filled with hope. The closer you look, the more you realize it isn't a phoenix. Is it an eye? Is it Ophelia's eye? No. Wait. Could it be Alara herself? No. It's not her either. You don't notice it as you stare transfixed out the viewport. The tetrahedron you placed in the center of the room spins rapidly. It lands on a side. The side points directly at you. The tetrahedron stands behind you. You don't notice it. The eye out the viewport turns a deep, bright red, like a warning flare or a siren. That shade of red that can only mean danger. The one eye is joined by another as a steely stare pierces through your very soul as a silhouette takes shape. It starts as a shadow, but then forms into a reflection on the glass of the window. A mechanical body with skeletal features and fiendish, cord-like synthetic flesh clinging to the chrome frame. He's dressed in a broad-brimmed hat, billowing duster coat, and pointed boots with jagged iron spurs. A hellish crimson glow surges throughout his robotic form, and the Terminox examines you as your nostrils fill with the smell of hellfire, smoke, and brimstone. Then, you hear him speak.
You, boy.
Didn't I kill you? But here you are, drawing breath. Now that I cannot abide. Once I get a mark, they die. And they stay dead. My reputation is at stake. So, boy, I'm coming because I am Cain, and I am death. And that's where we'll end this season.
Well, okay then. Well done.
Oh, damn.